Good evening. It's Thursday, the 19th of January, and it's time for the news on RIK2. The joint Athens-Nicosia position on a Cyprus settlement without third country guarantees and the withdrawal of Turkish troops was reiterated by President Anastasiades and the President of the Greek Republic, Prokopis Pavlopoulos, who arrived in Cyprus this morning following an invitation from Archbishop Chrysostomos to speak at an event honouring the memory of Archbishop Makarios, the first President of the Republic of Cyprus. President Pavlopoulos stressed that never before had he seen closer relations and a more united front between Athens and Nicosia on the settlement of the Cyprus issue. He described the atmosphere between the two countries as excellent. Referring to the substance of the talks, Pavlopoulos said that there's no pressure being exerted on the two sides, but on the contrary, there is understanding of Greek and Greek Cypriot positions at a European Union level, and particularly the European Commission. He called on everyone to realise that defending Cyprus' sovereignty is by extension also a defence of EU member states' sovereignty. The President of Greece noted the anachronism of continuing the unacceptable system of guarantees, as well as Turkish troops remaining in Cyprus, adding that this would forge dangerous precedents. Welcoming Pavlopoulos, President Anastasiades referred to the continuous, excellent and flawless cooperation with the Greek government and expressed thanks for its unwavering support. The President expressed the hope that the Turkish Cypriot side will realise that the rhetoric of unacceptable positions will not be leading to a mutually acceptable compromise both on internal as well as external aspects of the Cyprus issue. He also hoped that Turkey would sit down at the table and discuss the problems of security and guarantees and pertaining issues that it has created through its actions on the island. What's been sought, President Anastasiades added, is a settlement in line with the acquis communautaire, which secures human rights without the need for guarantees and the presence of third country military forces. In a message to the home front, Anastasiades said without unity and common goals, the people of a country can never achieve what they are entitled to. Turkish Vice President Ergul Terkes, considered to be expressing extremist views on the Cyprus issue, made a surprise visit to Montpellier, where the Conference on Security and Guarantees in Cyprus continues at a technocratic level. Confirming that the Turkish official had travelled to the talks venue, the Cyprus government expressed the hope that he would be conveying positive messages to the members of the Turkish and Turkish Cypriot delegations. Deputy Government spokesman Viktoras Papadopoulos said that Terkes would be briefed this evening by the delegations on the progress of experts' discussions on security and guarantees. The goal of the three-day talks, which conclude tomorrow, is to draw up a working document that will allow the discussion of security and guarantees at a political level. Yesterday, the first day of talks, each side codified its questions and answers. Taking part in the conference beyond the Greek and Turkish Cypriot sides are the three guarantor powers, Greece, Turkey and Britain, and the EU as an observer status. The confirmation of billionaire investor Wilbur Ross as U.S. Commerce Secretary will not affect his investment fund's shareholdings in the Bank of Cyprus, W.L. Ross Fund Management Company said. Responding to media speculation about W.L. Ross Fund holdings in Bank of Cyprus Group and Wilbur Ross's role as vice chairman of the bank, his company said it would remain actively involved with the bank. The statement added that W.L. Ross & Co. is in discussions with the bank regarding Wilbur Ross's replacement on the board should he be confirmed. It said it was pleased with the progress that Bank of Cyprus's management team is making regarding the execution of its strategy and looks forward to continuing to work together. A huge avalanche ploughed into a luxury mountain hotel in central Italy after a series of strong earthquakes rattled the area, and up to 30 people might be buried under the snow. Rescue workers using flashlights on their helmets battled blizzard conditions during the night to reach the isolated hotel on skis. They arrived in the dark to find most of the four-story structure submerged under a mountain of snow and debris. Until late in the afternoon, one body had been recovered. More than 12 hours after the wall of snow smashed into the four-star hotel, 1,200 metres above sea level. Only 2 survivors had been accounted for. "I am alive because I went to get something from my car," one of the 2 told medical staff. The rescue operation was hampered by up to 5 metres of snow, which has fallen on the Gran Sasso mountain range in the central Abruzzo region in recent days, blocking access roads. A base camp for rescue workers was set up in the town of Penn, some 10 kilometres away. The avalanche collapsed part of the 4-storey hotel, which had 43 rooms, shunting it some 10 metres down the hill. At least 20 firefighters were killed in Iran when a 17-storey Tehran commercial building collapsed on top of them as they tried to put out a blaze. One witness described the 17-storey commercial building's collapse as like a scene from a horror movie. State TV reported that at least 75 people, including 45 firefighters, had been hurt when the building came crashing down in a giant cloud of dust earlier this morning. President Hassan Rouhani had ordered an immediate investigation on the cause of the collapse. The building's occupants were evacuated, but firefighters had still been trying to control the blaze when it came down. State TV said the building housed garment manufacturers and broadcast footage of business owners trying to enter the building's ruins as rescue teams scoured the wreckage for survivors. The search and rescue operation could last more than 2 days. The Plasco building in the southern part of the Iranian capital was built in 1962 and had caught fire in the past. A fire department spokesman told State TV that the building's occupants had been warned repeatedly in the past months by the municipality to evacuate the building because of safety concerns. Now a look at the weather. Overcast skies will bring light showers tomorrow, with snowfalls expected on the mountains. Winds will be light to moderate southwesterly to northwesterly, force 3 to 4 over slight seas. Temperatures will rise to 16 Celsius inland, 18 in coastal regions, and 5 over the mountains. The depth of snow on Mount Olympus is 75 centimetres, with 65 in Troodos Square. That's all from us here. Join us tomorrow for more news in English. Have a very good evening.